just setting up, and I'm just gonna dive right in. We are in the age of Aquarius. In Aquarius, we just had a black moon. And if you don't know what a black moon is, it's two new moons in 28-day cycle. Really, yeah, 28-day cycle, 8, 9, 10. Big changes it's Pluto energy, a transitioning, right? That's why, like, it's a death and a rebirth, like big time energy, energetically, worldly, like in all around us, through us. Um, with Pluto transit, Pluto is heavy, and we're the bridges of the light, right? And we're the bridges of light, transmuting this heavy matter energy. However you do that, everybody does it differently, and or you're gonna feel really stuck, and just means you just maybe take a little longer to figure it out. But I'm feeling the ones that you are understanding. You're transitioning serious energy into a different frequency because you're carving out your own path. We're in the Shadowlands, right? I say this a lot, but you're the light. For thy staff and thy rod, right? Thy staff and thy rod bring us comfort, which is the light. Thy staff is knowledge. The staff is you, right? And the copper. Copper is important. Copper has been a missing component on purpose, right? Transitioning, and also with that, we'll take things that are not aligned for you anymore, and just it'll can feel like it's ripping things out of your life, and not mean it's not, just it's how much you're going to transmute that fast. Keep hearing, keep up, keep up, keep up. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, but it will materialize. It's like that energy, and I'm not trying to speak in like a euphemism, or I'm not trying to make it sound very diluted, because it's not. It's heavy energy, and I don't deliberately try to ever connect into heavy energy, because I'm all about not doing that. But I'm supposed to do that because I have to heal. It's healing our own shadows. It's healing the shadows and being the light, through experience, strength, and hope. And Pluto will remove things. It's Tower moments. It's Scorpio. It's like Scorpio energy. It's transitioning. It's a transit. But Kai too, Gaia, transit. Huge transits happen. And I feel like almost of a Stargate. That's why the Stargates have been coming up. Like, I pay I don't try to do this, just how I'm wired, if you will, made, and how I experience things for me to figure things out on my own journey, and always really stay in the solution, because it's not fun when you're just living in the problem all the time. It's not. It can be a nightmare, and I've had enough of that. So I stay in the solution and try to be useful for each day, and that is transitioning and transmuting hardcore energy that can bring you to your knees, and depending on what the situation is. So we're here, that's part of the ascension, the growth, the spiritual growth. And when you start, seeing what you're seeing, that it's deep. It's very deep when you, like, the surroundings we're in. It is for me when I see, like, the sky. I understand. I understand what we're in. I see it very clearly. And more are now, which is cool, because I speak more freely about it, where before I was very nervous talking about it, because I understood not a lot of people would understand. And it doesn't make me better than. I don't think I'm better than anyone else, or less than either. I've had to overcome a lot of people trying to make me feel less than, and this is where it's brought me to help and guide. So this is transitional energy, and it's heavy, and it will pull things out of your life like a magnet, and where what doesn't belong for you to get into your own harmonic frequency of finding out who you are, your own boundaries, honoring your own soul, honoring yourself, respecting yourself, self-respect. And also, doing that, you're not an asshole to other people. You just stay true to who you are. Sometimes the truth can really hurt other people, because the way they're taking it. It's deep. A lot of deep core wounds I keep feeling with things, with this energy, because it's so heavy. And it's because so much high vibration is also here for you to dive deep, because that high vibration light is here to come up and pull that through. Like it keeps being shown an eye of a needle, like looping it through, and you can be doing this quicker and quicker and quicker. Because the more you stay spiritually aligned and spiritually fit, the quicker you can move through the muddy waters that get thrown at us on a daily basis and on a worldly basis, esoteric basis, spiritual, all of it, the whole shebang. Um, it's about it's about spiritual fitness. So I'm setting up here. Thank you for being here. Whenever you see this, whether it's now or later, a lot has been. Okay, when I first started, so this is how this message is coming out, and it just comes out the way it comes out. Zero bubble. For some of you who've been with me with these readings, and this is a reading. This is a message, not a reading. It's a message. Zero bubble, 0 point. Getting back to 0 point, right? The scales, the 0 point of you, the balance. I'm being shown like when you use a level in that bubble, like that, like the Two of Pentacles, balance. You may be making serious decisions right now for you on your journey. That's a shadow. That's going into the shadows a bit, because you're looking at why you're in the light. Depending on your situation, because you're reevaluating. That kind of makes us go a little bit backwards into the rear view mirror, right? RE. That means something. RE. Okay. And we just came out of Mercury in retrograde, which also leaves a shadow vibration. And sometimes that is actually more powerful than actually being in the actual retrograde itself. So you're being given opportunities to re-examine things where you can change for you. Do you know what I mean? Not changing other people, but just how you're going to change your own perspective on handling things or experiencing things or anything. Okay, it's a psychic shift, another psychic shift of the reality. Yeah, tapping into your intuition. Okay, into the mysteries of self-awareness. This is a deep awareness energy. All right, new moons are planting seeds, deeper seeds. It's taken two of these energies simultaneously. Boom, boom, right? Same with the eclipse. That's energy. We're still feeling the effects of 2017 eclipse. And then we had another one, which we have a lot of them. We do. But the ones that they point out, let's put it that way, they have a time marker for their events. And I keep getting shown that clock, right? And I thought it was so cool because I kept wondering, because I trust what I get. And about the clock, upside down time, right? Because my mother was all about, my mom loved watches. I don't wear a watch. I don't even pay attention to time. I used to. But time, I used to get just stressed out all the time. I'm responsible with time. There's a difference. And then instead of living my life off of time. And someone commented about that, and I apologize. I don't remember your name, but it was an answer I was seeking that I didn't even realize I was seeking. And to me, that was, a God wink of, okay, for however I pay attention to what's happening around us, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal what's going on right now. It's amazing and it's a big deal. And it's profound and it's horrific at the same time. It's all these things breaking down of, volcanoes erupting. Volcanoes, that brings a huge change. People are, you know, having to adjust quickly. Having to adjust quickly. That is an energy. Like we're all going to have to adjust quickly with what's going on here. However that is. I don't know. I feel more spiritually than I do physically, but even the physical stuff, adjust quickly and accordingly. So tapping into your intuition. So the time, and this person who left the comment mentioned about how they noticed the time because they something to do with watches, and I knew it was my mother working through this person. I just knew it, and I was so grateful for that. And how it just about the time, even though it's set to the time, it's still missing time because they're moving timelines here, and they insert programs in this place, like 80s has been a timeline that somehow whomever's doing this is bringing us back to. You'll notice these cycles they keep bringing up. They keep reinventing the wheel with movies and redoing this one. They're pulling through time because when those things come up, it taps into your memory bank of that time if you were here or wherever that put you in time to pull you through timelines. Okay? So, and you can look at that however that is, but it's deep. And your guides and yourself is doing that too because you'll be noticing it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and it's your higher self making you conscious and aware of it for your own reason on your own journey, along with what we're going through. That's Pluto energy, that's transit energy, the shadow sides. Understanding that there is a shadow. Some people don't even know there's a shadow side. They live in the shadows too much, And this is helping those come out of the shadows into the light. Okay, so this is like serious self-awareness. This is looking at your scars, like the whole, deep, and you're beautiful. For these are not scars, these are roadmaps of your journey. That's how I look at my scars. They're my roadmaps of my journey. And, I'm a warrior here. You're a warrior here. Loving yourself, trusting yourself. These geometric shapes are important. My was a tangled web we weave, right? Balancing that out. Family, we have family stuff here. So someone in the family is going to, I see a gypsy specifically. You are a gypsy? Challenging times. Maybe you're a gypsy, a mystic. You're a mystic. You trust in the negative intuition. See negative intuition? And transmitting it into positive. Right? Confronting. Through these moons. This is an eclipse. An 18, which is a 9. 9 keeps coming up a lot. Oh, excuse me. I do get indigestion when I'm channeling. I apologize. This is you cosmically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, prayer mode too. I see confronting and changing. Your grandmother may have, you come from a line of mystics. Deeply connected. Oh, my ears are ringing. Music vibes, okay. Changing the positive, changing it into the positive, from the negative to the positive. You're walking away from cycles. You're transmuting and changing a lot of cycles through frequency. The water, see, they're showing me how the higher energy, Creator God, the Hathors specifically, and the Pleiades specifically, auroras, I'm hearing auroras, like that's, and if you've been with me for a little bit, that's been hitting the Saturn rings, hitting the Saturn rings. Okay, so if you'll understand me, or maybe you won't, I don't know, but this is how, so Saturn, they show me like frozen in time, something that even the rings, like and it's not, it's like it's dormant, okay? And it's not supposed to be. The rings, they're working, but they're in a low frequency versus somehow the Hathors, which is seven musical notes, and the 9, something to do with that 9. And it's deep, and I do have the answers for that. It's just been coming to me, hitting us, okay, which would be us, because we are water, okay, bringing you into a self-awareness through these moon cycles. That's why they use the moon. That's why they use the sun. Okay, 18 is significant to you, brings you into a number 9, right? Trust in your intuition. Someone could have been manipulating it. It doesn't have to actually be like songs, music. It's their frequency. That's music. Your walking music. You know what I mean? If you really can see like that. That's a a really good way to kind of go through life. Like, what song are you today? Are you heavy metal and Rage Against the Machine, or you know what I mean? That helps you transmute this energy. You're magical. Magic is real, and you're magical. Something about activations on your palms. That's you could have something right here. It's a heart. This is an activation on your palms. Yeah, I got flow. Easy does it through your meditations. Okay, through your meditations, integration to align with who you are, because you're walking away. You're actually changing cycles. You're changing your own cycles. So I'm seeing like the swirl. Okay, like the river keeps moving, keeps flowing. It's not like it doesn't go back and be like, oh my God, I left a pebble back there. And I'm not trying to be not meaning like cut and dry, like it's smoothing the pebble out. It didn't leave something behind, right? It's just moving and flowing. That it's the whole river, and the water is a whole sound bath in itself. So as you're healing your cycles, you're still healing things you don't even know you're healing. I'm hoping that makes sense to you, because it's just your vibration now. Your vibration now is like a psychic ping that goes off to your past self and your future self that you haven't been there yet, but you are there. Like that. Okay, believe and succeed. New vitality. Significant spiritual growth here through your crown chakra. Some of you really got a lot of information. Yeah, look at this, new vitality. Yes, you are healing. It's another level of a healing in your heart chakra, right? But I feel like something you teach or something you do, or I see it with your hands and your feet. I heard hands and feet, hands and feet. And I'm hearing head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I swear to God. I really am. Okay, I got it. Okay. Blocking out lower vibrational because you see the truth. I feel like there's some energies here that don't like that. You're able to block out. See, there's the other 8 again, right? Because you just see. So you're careful who permeates that shield. That's your shield. That's your protector. Protecting the crown, protecting the heart, but still being able to permeate love without it blocking love. It takes a lot. It does. It's at number 7. It's a spiritual growth. It's a huge spiritual growth. This is like quantum energy. through the veil. See the veil? Peekabooing through the veil. Through the veil. Through the veil. So we have 176, 617, that's an area code. 8, 1, we have a lot of 8s here. 7, 6, okay, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Number 5, changes. Challenging times. See how you have this is, okay, so I feel you are changing cycles, walking away, okay? You're learning more how to protect you. Maybe you're even finding out like your ancient name, but see the Ma'at scales, okay? Because you're magical. Magic's real. You know, if you love someone, that should show you magic's real right there. As love as possible, right? Easy does it, flowing. But I feel also this is the energy. I don't always pay attention to, it's not like, oh, the card says this, so that's what it means. No, I intuitively do everything. You're able to, wow, we got a storm blowing in here. Tap into your intuition, right? And be the vibe of positiveness, facing shadows. In your self-awareness, do your meditations, time, use it wisely. There's that time. Use your inner voice through the shadows. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Keep a dream journal. Willpower, you're getting a message. The more you journal, the more you connect in for your mission and your higher purpose. Higher power, higher purpose, okay? I can't even see that. Oh, kickstart your journey. The blue, Archangel Michael. This is you, though. This is you. This is, if you have to imagine yourself energy to help you through using colors, that helps transcend quick, too. The unexpected here. Connect to nature. Get curious. Getting curious is going to kickstart something for you, for your higher mission. This is all about your higher mission right now. Dream journal, like guidance. Maybe you already do all this too. So this should hopefully is a benchmarker, right? Inner voice. See how the song is lighter than the shadows. Someone's going to scream out. Just a matter of time. Self-awareness. Sharing your self-awareness through the shadows. Confronting. Brings you back to confronting. Tapping into your intuition. Maybe I feel like understanding, listening to your intuition on it, because that takes that from that to that, right? Balance. Easy does it. You are magical. The magic is the easy does it. That's the magic too. It's perspective. It's balancing, and it's not. I'm not making light of anything, because when you have a heartache and you're going through real things and real, it's experiences that we grow through, and not to drag it around like luggage and hang on to it. That's when you're in karma and cycles, I feel. It's when you're understanding it from a higher perspective to release it. Because yesterday is, and not that yesterday is really, it's gone. Like you can change yesterday's behavior today, right? But staying and living in that all the time, you can't change that. You're not changing anything. You have to change it today. I hope that helps somebody out there. Meditation, oranges, citrus, helps you through the challenging times. These are significant changes, worldly, on our path, your path. Whoever's going through this, Here's that scroll. It's some kind of, it's a soul contract here. Finding balance. I see oranges everywhere. Someone likes oranges. Oranges are awesome. They raise your vibration, your third eye. Something to do with using oranges with your third eye to take the lead. Just breathe. I heard that song earlier today too. Just breathe. Not Faith Hill either. I can't think of it, and I can't sing, so I'm not going to sing it. It's like it's 2 a.m. and dun, 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 dun. I'm not going to go it. But anyway, Just Breathe is, this is someone's win or lose. Like, this is a truth. This is like firm truth. There it is. Where to go? Let me find it. You walked away. Right there. Somebody did this right there. Truth. From the heart of the matter, the root of the issue, in the dirt to heal, walked away. Going to love yourself so that eventually that will heal, you know. This is definitely some kind of scroll contract here. We have a spirit with you. Someone, yeah, we have someone, you have spirit with you. This could be someone that you were married to that crossed over. Like I'm seeing light with this. Bleed and bloom. Taking the past, learning from the past to bring it into the now. And brings it in a different form, a different light, enlightenment, number 4. This could be an idea or something big for you. A platform, and I don't mean like YouTube, maybe YouTube, but like I feel bigger platform. Bigger platform. Just breathe. Easy does it. Someone's definitely having spiritual contact here, whether it's with yourself or paranormal activity. Definitely paranormal activity here. You're making spiritual connection with your higher self, your guides. You may be connecting to Orion, specifically. For healing begins. I'm getting guided to bring it back here. Healing begins. See how it changes that frequency? You may have been dealing with someone that's controlling. They thought they were in control. Well, that's an illusion. All you can do is control what you allow in your energy. Okay? Seriously. You're a truth seeker. Seek the truth. You show the truth. You reveal the truth. You pull back the curtain. Some of you just pull that Band-Aid. Whether anyone's ready for it or not, you just pull the Band-Aid open. And there, you put the light on it. So, like, the vitamin C can get at this, through this darkness. This is the Hathors. I'm feeling Hathors. It's really high vibrant. It's like it's sound. It's a tone. And the Hathors are Pleiades. They're the 7 sisters. And the Council of 9. I keep being brought back to that. With this. Okay, so the world, like if you look outside, okay, look out your window, right? This is changing this too. This is the energy, like this show, like this is a visual aid of what would it be like to bring down the curtain here, to show you the spirit world on the other side. It's already happening. I see that too. They keep coming up with number 9 and 5. Big changes into 2. Finding balance. The wheel. Ezekiel's wheel. Ezekiel's wheel. Give me 1 second. Well, I'm going to click on this one because this is what part. Wheels within. Wheels within wheels, like a gyroscope. When I was 30 years of age, I was living in the exiles on the Kibar River. On the 5th day, number 5 is here. On the 5th day of the 4th month, the sky opened up and I saw visions of God. It was the 5th day. These numbers are here too. It was the 5th day of the month and the 5th year of the exile of King Joachim, that God's word came to Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buzi, in the banks of the Kibar River in the country of Babylon. God's hand came down upon him that day. I looked and I saw an immense dust storm come from the north, an immense cloud with lightning flashing from it. A huge ball. Where'd it go? I lost it. A fire glowing like bronze. How is Christ described? Like bronze. Within the fire were what looked like 4 creatures, vibrant with life. 4 creatures. Okay, not specific. They use the word creatures. Okay, each had the form of a human being, but each also had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were sturdy and straight as columns, but their feet were hooked like those of a calf and sparkled from the fire like burnished bronze. I'm wondering if that's what that picture was with the horse. I feel like, yes, over Ohio. Like, that's a pathway. I think that dude lives in Ohio. Somewhere around there. I could be wrong. Anyway, on all 4 sides of their wings, they had human hands. All 4 had both faces and wings, with the wings touching one another. They turned neither one nor neither way. They went straight forward. Their faces looked like this. In front of a human face, on the right side of the face of a lion, the left side face of an ox, and in the back of the face an eagle. So much for the faces. The wings were spread out, with the tips of one pair touching the creature on either side. The other pair of wings covered its body. I've captured them. It's amazing. Each creature went straight ahead wherever its spirit went. Wherever spirit went, they went. They didn't turn as they went. 4 creatures looked like a blazing fire, or like fiery torches. Tongues of fire shot back and forth between the creatures, and out of the fire, bolts of lightning. The creatures flashed back and forth, lightning strikes, and I'm hearing thunderstruck. So yeah, we're witnessing Ezekiel's wheel. I feel, just from the pictures I've seen and other people are capturing, yeah, I definitely feel we're experiencing this. We're going through this right now. They went in any one of 4 directions, and they faced, but straight, not veering off. Their rims were immense, circled with eyes. And you know what? I have some pictures from that same video with the horse that I haven't shown, because I was trying to see what was in that, and I feel like this is what was in the picture. When the living creatures went and the wheels went, the living creatures lifted off and the wheels lifted off. Wherever the spirit went, they went. Wheels sticking right in them, for the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. When the creatures went, the wheels went. It keeps going on over that. Okay, so over the heads of the living creatures was something like a dome, shimmering like a sky full of cut glass, vaulted over their heads. This is important. Under the dome, one set of wings was extended toward the other, with another set of wings covering their bodies. And when they moved, I heard their wings. It was like a roar of a great waterfall, and the voice of the strong God, like the noise of the battlefield. And when they stopped, they folded their wings. It's going to be really loud. I'm just going to say, I know it's not going to be like violins and stuff. This is going to be a roar of freaking like big. Like oceans are going to rock. This isn't like wind. This is rough and coming through, and it's going to make our waters rock and our earth shake and our volcanoes erupt. That's what I'm getting out of that. And this is what this energy is, and we're transcending through this. So I hope this resonates with you. That's big. This is so coming into the age of Aquarius. We just came out of Pisces, which is connected to Enlil, who is the Old Testament God, um, coming into Inky, and Inky is Kai. Kai is Earth, and was it, and is part of like, on Hebrew is like the most high energy, like I don't know. I don't see Inky as a low vibration by any means. I just think these are ancient beings with ancient knowledge, and they're very real. They are very real. They're not mythology at all. They keep showing everybody that they're here. It's just whether you're paying attention to it or not. So that's what's the energies with the Hathors, because the magnetic frequency around Gaia, right? The Schumann resonance activation, her core, getting that, her core, which is green. That affects you. That really affects you. I know it's like something over here and then you're here, like, no, it's not. It's all this happening at the same time. You may not even know that this is going on above your head, but it is, and it's affecting you on a daily basis because you're still connected to it, whether you're aware of it or not. You're still connected to it, and it's gonna like the more star seeds are waking up, and that's exactly like what we are. We're star seeds. The whole buried in the deluge and the mud. It's just a frequency, a different frequency that we came in. We came in a frequency because everybody's a frequency here. And that's why not a lot of people get you, and you don't get, you don't get, go into the, you're not about the things here. Can you be sure? But you're like, when you're in this higher, just consciousness and stuff, you get it. You're not pining after and just wanting. You're not in a want, lack. Gotta have energy. You're in a seeing it, and if it, you're just not even thinking about it. You're not about thinking about things, but the things just come to you because they're meant for you. That's a different shift in vibration here. So, waking up, star seeds, that's a star seed. You feel different. You just don't go into the norm. You don't fit in the template here. You don't. You've been bullied, picked on. You've been made feel less than on your journey. Like, we go through some really weird templates here of codependency, getting connected into with narcissism, which are really, really demonic attachments, because you're really a soul here. And when you understand you're a soul here, it helps you understand these other energies that are here, because the paranormal world isn't like a little piece of a curtain of, it's everywhere. The paranormal is huge. That's why it's para. Okay, it can connect on to anybody. And that's what these spiritual texts let us know. And it helps us, give us directions on how to deal with these levels of entities. I hear women talk about coming out of some really dark relationships that were demonic. There was a demonic attachment. Addictions were involved. It doesn't have to be involved. It's just they're dark because they're sent in because of who you are. You matter here. You make a difference. You make a fucking difference here. Maybe you don't feel it. This world doesn't want you to feel it, but you make a difference here. When you start realizing you make a difference here, and depending on the difference you're here to make, you'd be amazed at what tries to interfere on your path. Some people feel it more than others. It's called targeting. Some people have been sloppy with it. I've experienced it. You've been sloppy. But before, I didn't understand that stuff. I had no idea. I had no idea what a fucking narcissist was. I had no idea. You don't know what you don't know, and you have to forgive yourself because you don't know what. It's when you do know. It's when you do know, and you're still doing the same thing, to start asking yourself some serious questions. If you're trying to wake up and you're trying to change your life, you have to really look at yourself, and oneself, not yourself, like oneself, and really, like, it's deep work, especially when you're coming out of a lot of survivor violent crime stuff. And I just speak from experience on that. It's not easy and it doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't. And we can be re-triggered and shit. And then it's just like, oh, okay, I got to work on that more, because you know you have to work on that more because you're not going to let any of that fucking take you down or take you out or you're here for more. And that as you keep doing that, all that other stuff is going to somehow, some way, either catch up or not. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to clearly be different for everybody. But you'll be amazed that when you start understanding your mission and when it's really helping others, people, places, like when it's selfless work, you get targeted more. So it's like you know who you are. You've been through it. And then you start learning like what gaslighting is and what narcissism is. And then when someone gaslights you, that's because they're targeting you. And these energies know when you're having don't understand what I'm saying here. A low vibrational moment, whether it's sorrow, grief, anger, you're not in your authentic energy. These things freaking come in like a tidal wave, and you don't know what you don't know. And when you start learning about gaslighting, narcissistic, and the traits and the behavior, hell, they'll even tell you that they are. Some of them will even tell you that they are. And you want to believe, no, you're not. You're not going to be like that with me. And it ends up like that. And it's not funny because it's not. It's a fucking crappy lesson. They are our biggest teachers. They are our biggest teachers if you're open and willing to learn. When you're not involved with this you can't stay involved with it. No, that's could be your demise, honestly. A narcissist can be your biggest teacher or your biggest demise. There's no in between. There is absolutely no in between. Okay, so please know that too. Take it or leave it. It's your life. You do what you want. This is all guided, suggested, spiritual, high vibrational advice, always for our highest good. Always looking at the shadow stuff. But this is a truth. This is a truth that changes things. Number 5. That's a boom. I just planted a mustard seed. That's where the mustard seed comes from, and it's truth, and it's connected to Archangel Michael, Uriel, actually. Oh, I got Uriel from that one. That's interesting. Something about 40, ruby, changes in your root chakra, right? Look this stuff up too if you're like, well, what does that mean and how does that affect me? That's your part now to do your faith without work. And that's why I say faith without works is dead. That's doing your work. If you choose to do it, you don't have to do it. But the more you want to know yourself, the more research you're going to do on things that you resonate with for your spiritual growth. I feel that's like the true spiritual journey. You're not just sitting there. You know what I mean? You're like, something intrigues you, you look it up, you research it. That's why, no offense, I give a lot of me on here for a reason, but like some questions I get, it's like, yeah, look it up. Like I'm not trying to be rude or anything, just look it up. Like if it calls you your soul, do your own homework. I did a lot. I did, especially like in 2020. When 2019, 2020 hit, I don't know, I just went into this. I started getting all this information. I was like, what? How do I know this? What does this mean? Why am I, like it was big. I felt it was a really, I don't know, it was big, but it wasn't because I always knew different here. But like for me, I came across James Gilliland. And I came across him back in the 80s. He was on this program called PM Magazine here in New England. And they did a whole segment on, or maybe it was Inside Edition too. I don't know. I don't feel like it was that. But anyway, because he has UFOs on this constant sightings. UAFs, whatever. And he has energetic ones. He's out by Mount Rainier. And he is very spiritually aware and evolved. And he activates your wings. You know, it's an activation when you may not even realize it. And I came back across him again in 2020. And these experiences on his property, and there's Bigfoots. I mean, there's all kinds of like it's a huge gateway there. It's a stargate. He's in a stargate. Um, these mountains, these volcanoes are stargates. So, and they feel safe and comfortable with him because to do it there. And it's been like that for years, but you don't hear a lot about him. That's the funny part. I think it's funny, but he's very well known at the same time. Um, he activated my wings. He does this energy thing that you don't even have to be there, like, and I could feel it because things shifted for me. You have esoteric wings that's connected in, and it's not new age. This is ancient. This is ancient stuff. This is original stuff. This is your esoteric, ethereal body you're connecting into, not just your meat suit. Yes, you have wings. Yes, you are more than you even understand. So, and when you start thinking and feeling and understanding, going in deeper, you are aware of so much more and what the changes are that are happening here. He knows like a lot of like details, things that I wish, I don't know how, I'm learning because I have to be, you know, like there's been times I've asked my guides, like, and my guides will tell me, no, you're not ready. That's how I know I'm truly connected in. I'm not connected with something dark trying to manipulate me. My guides will literally say, you're not ready. And I honor that, you know, and I do. And then I go through phases, okay, I was ready. And it's just been like that because I personally woke up to literally hearing a king and two sons are here. And that was in 2020. And before that, I was here in the paranormal, doing investigations in the spirit world that Anubis had returned. And I don't think of Anubis. And I share this a lot. So it's for those to help you understand, like this is, I didn't go looking for this, but this is something that's part of who I am, because I've always known this place is not what it appears to be. And now more people are being, that's the awakening, that's the Christ, that's the shift. We're changing timelines just by our awareness, you know, and then a lot of us are doing deep core work because we understand that we don't want to bring our baggage through this. Baggage can't fit through these levels of energy. There's no room for baggage. So you have to heal your shit. You really have to do the work and heal your stuff if you want to continue on. And it's not easy and it's painful. Again, depending on who you are, depending on what you've gone through, and I'm not making light of it, but you get through the pain. There is light through the pain. There is light, and there is relief, and there is release, and there is healing, and there is a possibility of a new way of doing things. Instead of drawing in the same cycles over and over and over again, I'm trying to understand insanity. Insanity is insanity. You can't make sense of insanity. That's why it's called insanity. And sometimes these are the cycles that we're, as a whole, like, energy pack here, we're changing that timeline. And a lot of the divine feminine especially are doing deep core work because the divine feminine has been so suppressed for a long time. And if you know, when you understand that, like, you know, Medusa, Hera, her head was cut off and used against her. All these divine feminines you see tied up and they're used for this, and they're being held captive. Their powers are being manipulated by darkness. You know, a lot of them don't want anything to do with that at all. They're being used and abused. And when you understand that, because through your meditations, you will be shown this, or you won't, I don't know. But I was, through my meditations, going deeper and deeper with Isis and deeper the divine feminine template here, which I kept getting yellow sapphire. Yellow sapphire. What's been showing up in the sky in some of these pictures? The yellow sapphire diamond. That's connected to a Isis, which is a sound vibration, which is a beautiful, divine, feminine sound vibration that you're connected to. It's big. It's really powerful. Divine masculine. This is all about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Two suns coming together. It's a big truth. It's like a line drawn in the sand. Like something is changing with this age of Aquarius. Something big is going to be revealed. Something big. Remember, you're the master of your own destiny. No ego. Just, you walk with the divine. You understand differently. You understand we're not servants of the Most High God. We are one with the Most High God. We walk with. We're not a servant here. This place teaches you a lot about servants and masters. It's not like that in a higher vibration at all. So easy does it. Someone could be coming into like newly, like this is your flow with life, with easy does it for recovery. I'm feeling someone with that. Easy does it helps you a lot. I feel there's a lot of starseeds out here that use this template. Whatever you call it for you. Maybe someone calls it something different, but there was a lot of information. And that's all, I hope this helps you. Because this is a huge transit we're going through. A vibrational transit, Stargate. Gabriel. I just thought of Gabriel. I got validation on that. I don't need it, but I like when he does that. I really do. I like when they do that. Hi, Jody. Let me look at the chat. I'm hearing note-taking time. Career, money, and health. Beautiful. Embrace your uniqueness. Some of you are gonna, I don't know, how do I put this into words? Because, I don't know, you're taking your authentic you, and you're making some kind of business out of that. I don't know how, like, whatever you do, like you like to do for a hobby, or what you consider a hobby, which is really just a part of you. Something about making a business out of that, or something that's very abundant. Yeah, a foundation. Something about Dream Journal Foundation here. There's somebody out there. New direction. These help you. When we write things down, right? When we write things down, it brings us in a new direction. Because you start seeing through the haze of this place, and you start seeing the truth, right? And it changes your direction. Because when you start revisiting past situations, you know how to work through this energy and change your vision. Look at that. Change your vision. I can't make this up. Patience, slow down. Some things might be getting heavier. Am I seeing a sea turtle? Yep, a sea turtle. Some of you are connected to the Turtle Clan. The Turtle Clan. You're a visionary. Vision. Deep self-reflection. You may like have, I don't know, someone may have a Buddha room. I'm hearing that, a Buddha room. Like it's a place you go sit, or a safe, okay, let me put it this way. A safe place where you go revisit things to heal. Maybe by the water. To heal, because the water actually helps heal. You ever go to the ocean and just cry your freaking soul out, and then you feel better because you're at the salt there. Oh, hey now. Something just fell. Yeah, oranges came out again. Something to do with oranges. Hi, puppies. What did I do with the card? Oh, there it is. You brought it right to me. Thanks, dude. The little tootsies. Hi, puppies. Yeah, solitude, alone. Yeah, someone you go to this to listen to your grandmother. Someone may go to this specific place here. Grandmother in Cycles is here. To sense. Oh, maybe someone's doing a seance too to talk to their grandmother. Sensing spirits. But I feel like this is, you go to some place that's healing for you, and maybe it was special to you, and a grandparent or a parent or a significant other that's on the other side. I feel like that as well. Journaling when you're there. Trying to sense. Someone's feeling the need to feel close to someone on the other side here. Something to do with oranges here. Maybe orange is the bridge, the smell. Yeah, smells help us. It's not new age. Incense and oils is not new age hippy dippy. It's friggin' older than you are. It's ancient. Seeing the beauty in all. It helps trigger memories. It helps heal. Helps raise your vibration. Along with sound therapy. It helps you bring things through the matter. Because the matter here in this world, it's heavy. Sometimes it sucks. But in other times it doesn't. And this is the more spiritual work you do, the more spiritually fit you are, the quicker you move through this stuff. The feathers. Maybe you're going to see a feather. Could be actually get an orange feather. But definitely someone's going to find a feather. Find a feather, pick it up all day long. You'll have good luck. It's your guardian overseeing you. It doesn't have to be an orange feather, but a feather. A feather. And something with a turtle. You may see turtles. Doesn't have to actually be a physical, but just turtle. You're connected to the turtle tribe. Some are betraying the turtle tribe. Friendship and happiness. Inspirations. What? Yes. A lot of feathers here. You're going to see some feathers. You get some warnings here. Walking away again. You may get a black crow feather. Some of you crows are your guide. And you got one of your guide animals. A falcon or eagle feather. Turkey feather as well. You got someone coming on your path, a friendship. This person may make you feel these colors, I'm hearing. Seeing the beauty in all. This is someone with a very high vibe. Wow, I feel that. This is someone coming in on someone's path here that the guardian angel in the flesh. Wow, for forgiveness. Look at this with the green. For teaching you. Oh my God, this is huge. Keep your circle small. Huge. I'm going to end on this. Keep your circle small. You are about to significantly get a shift on your knowledge, lessons, but because this person coming in, wow, big, really big, helping you just by their energy alone, their presence. I'm hearing a ring-a-ding-ding, a ring-a-ding-ding. You'll automatically, no one's it's not like they're gonna make you do this, or it's just their energy. It's about this person that this is where it brings you, which is high. It's good. It's high vibration. And you're going to start seeing and understanding a lot and turn it into knowledge and lessons instead of pain and suffering. That's beautiful. Revisiting past situations. Could be even a therapist. I don't know. Someone really oranges. Someone who likes oranges. Someone who who loves those little orange things. They're thinking of you. They're thinking of you. They see you. Acceptance and support. Accept support. Don't be afraid to accept help and support. You are magical. Maybe be careful who you share that stuff with as well. Knowledge and lessons. You're going to be showing, teaching, speaking something about your knowledge and sharing your inner voice. Like it's maybe, I don't know, worldly, like big. Maybe not worldly, but maybe worldly. But it's like big like that. It's big like that. That's cool. All right, I'm going to end with some starseed messages. Hope you enjoyed this content and understood this content. For we are divine, always ever growing, ever changing, ever learning, ever healing, ever loving, ever loving. Oh, we got some flyers here. You may be taking a trip. You may be flying somewhere. This person can make you soar, like, fly, like, in a good way, like, make your soul, like, breathe, I'm hearing. Like, you didn't realize it. Something about you didn't realize it till this person comes in. You're like, oh, my God, wow, I wasn't really breathing. Earth guide. There's an earth guide coming in here. I'm telling you, it's huge. Your sacred calling upon the planet is to simply love and be loved for your ascension. Your soul is evolving to a higher state of consciousness, and you're ready for this. Basically, sums that whole thing up. That's beautiful. Stillness, an attitude of gratitude and love helps you make better choices, and he teaches you to be more patient with ourselves and trust in our intuition for these advancements and truth. Okay, the blue flame is here. Connect into the blue flame, your chakras, celebration. You are celebrated in the inner worlds. They're showing you the signs through the reflections, through the upside down. Remember, you are the divine spark, and there's no separation. It's just this 3D world. Peace out.